Good evening.
Hello.
Tonight we're going to be looking at what I'm just calling cute cards, cute and clever cards, because, looking for different ways to organize cards and some fun things to talk about. So
a hint.
Happy to have you here. Okay, let us jump in and get started. Yeah, I did want to start, because sometimes I'm talking about clever too. And just as a reminder, look what you can do with circle punches. And I just think so often, Disney characters just stay popular forever. But these are just some great ideas of what you can always do. And I know some people, if you're taking kids or grandkids to Disney World or Disneyland, they'll do a little gift package and do it. But I think just in general, just for cards, just wanted to point this up to just not forget these. Or if you're scrapbookers and you scrapbook. But this one is just circles, black. So look how simple. And this one has half of a circle of some red polka dots, another thing added. And they're both just darling, and you know right away what they are.
Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
That's Minnie Mouse.
It's just so perfect. And you could always add a little tie or anything else there. So this was just a little reminder. This is Amy Jordan. And this is Sasha Wilson. And now that most people are on, we will do a quick update. Just a quick update. Last week we were in Boston. It was a lovely week to be in Boston. We spent, it was lovely being with Emerson and the kids. But we are asking for prayers. They have a long haul ahead. They finished 2 rounds of chemo, and the oncologist was disappointed that they really weren't seeing a change in the tumor. So we're really hoping this next round of 2, then they'll test again with an MRI, will show a bigger change. She can have like 8 chemos. So that
8
was
rounds.
8 rounds. So that was
It's a lot.
it's a lot for that little body. and it's a lot to go through. And surgery isn't a really good option for what it is. So just letting you know that our hearts are there in Boston. We're going back and forth, and we just appreciate, and we're just so aware of how long and what a big deal this is. They're staying in the Ronald McDonald House, and I just, I know a lot of crafters. In fact, when we were there at the main part of their craft house, there were women setting up some crafting experiences for families staying there. And I have known some of you who have always done things at the Ronald McDonald houses. And so it just kind of has brought that home, how nice that is to have that there. So we appreciated being able to be hanging out with them at their just darling little studio. Ronald McDonald House was just wonderful. So thank you all. So that's the update for her. We'll go back to cards. Next, we're going to talk about this pig set, which is just so cute. We're going to do a couple things here. Happy birthday.
Do you know what this reminds
to you? No.
State Fair.
Ooh.
Starts on Thursday.
Ooh, Tim is going on Saturday with our daughter. Is Brenda? You have to see Brenda if you're on here. Is that one of the days you're going to be there? He wants to see you and the kids. So that'll be. I haven't decided if I'm going or not. The
weather's good.
The weather seems okay. I just don't love crowds. How about who here loves state fairs and who doesn't? So I'm on the fence, but our daughter's going, so that will be perfect. So she's going with either Tim or me. But I think this is absolutely adorable with just the face and this here, and this is Sue Nurnberger. And here's another one with just the face. So part of it on wobbles, pigs, they're just perfect for the wobble things. And I thought I hadn't done those for a while again, but what shakin' bacon? I think that is happy birthday to you. How stinking cute. This is Linda Pagel. And wow, let's see. Joan says she doesn't love crowds either. I know if it's too hot, I don't like to go at all. I'm just a little torn about the crowds. We were talking about a funny story. We were talking about going on Senior Citizens Day, but we both said that's not a good day for us to go because it's all the people like us. So there's nowhere to sit, and we all go to do the same things. So I said, anyways, it's kind of funny. But look at this cute one too. And where again, the head is on the wobbly. And what's shaken, let's party. I just think these are fun. You have to be a little aware of who you send these to, I think. But happy birthday to you, Kathy Schmidt. And one more with the whole thing on the wobbly. So let's put these wobblies together. Let's get all these wobblies going. You want to get that one going?
Mhm.
I'm going to get these going. So we have the head on the single head, the head on the body, and the whole pig. I think those are so
I
cute.
like this one. This is a big wobble.
And this is a little Hawaiian thing. And this is made by Cindy Bauman, who lives in Hawaii, and she loves doing Hawaiian themes. I love how she can take anything and turn it into a Hawaiian theme. Isn't that the cutest grass skirt? Anyway, how adorable. And you'll notice that these are colored differently. This is done on colored cardstock. This is done on white and then colored in with blends. So it's just so fun to see the changes. And then I have, okay, you love state fairs. See, we're kind of divided on that. I actually enjoy the state fairs. It is the crowds, and heat just makes me so, but when it's not, I just don't know. We'll have to, if I go to the fair, I bring along a book and I find a rocking chair and I do what I do at the fair, and then I go find a place to sit. And then they know where to find me, and that's good too. So I have two more here. These are just so fun. And here, this one's done in the pretty and pink, and this is done in the petal pink. So very, very different pinks, but they both look great. And this is all pinks, and that's like pink and brown. Isn't that cool? And I love the flags and the, this is Michelle Hornbach. I love how she did the inside too. And then this is Christy Falk, and this is a gift card holder. So
Ooh.
Okay, it opens like this, and here would be your gift card. But how cool in the different colors. Thanks. Anne says she would love to go to a state fair. Cheryl says she tries to go weekdays to avoid the big crowds. That's usually what we would do too, but hey, if we have a daughter that wants to go.
Was it the Iowa State Fair that got rained out?
Milwaukee. Were any of you at the Milwaukee Fair that, they lost their last day of it? I thought that's
It floated away.
Okay, what I love about this card, and this is, we got to open this. This is Stephanie Plath. And this part looks like a bookbinding card. So I like this too. You know how this looks like?
Oh, yeah.
But instead it opens. It's a gatefold, bookfold card. I always love double folds. But what I especially like, this is the totally awesome stamp, but just stamped on some striped paper and colored that way. I love the subtlety of that. And then she's got the clip made from that little clip, and this from the one of the dies. But I just thought, just to note, I love that kind of technique. You don't always have to stamp on, say, white or whatever, and then color it in. I just think that is the cool
So does
card.
the paper come that way, or do you punch it?
No, this is a die that goes with this little office supply set. Isn't that adorable?
Yep.
But to do it on striped paper and then make the turtle, and it's all just kind of a soft color.
That's really
I
awesome.
really love that. Renee says she loves the fair, but yeah, you can't go this year with but she said your hubby hates it. So he says whoever will go with, he'll send money to take me. Okay, this is the funny thing. We're talking to our daughter and she didn't know if she was going to go or not. And I said, well, your dad will pay for everything if you'll go with him, because then I don't have to go. Then I have a choice about going, because I'm not ready to send him alone anymore. So I think she jumped at the chance.
Today,
She says,
let's
okay,
go.
I'll take you up on that. But I said, it is worth it to me too. So Renee, I'm with you. So, okay. We're going to say something more?
Nope.
So cute. Okay. Now we're going to look at this set. Yeah. Anything on a stick. So I like to go for the food, but as long as it's not, it doesn't matter. But anyway, this is pretty cool. Okay, this is lost its name. Let's look at a few of these. Okay, maybe I just have a couple of these, but I've got these two. And what I think it's cool, this is Kathy Morgan. And they're both letting the stamp, kind of be the main thing. But I just thought, how cool is that? Just with circle dies, the frame here. I just think that is just really a cool look in the black and white.
Does the zebra have a body, or is it just the head?
It's just the head.
Okay.
This is just the head. And here you don't know because it's hidden behind this window. But I like them both. And that just kind of looks centered like a photo or something. So I thought that looks really cool. I think they're really fun. Yeah, I think that giraffe is really fun.
Those leaves really set it off too.
Yes, it does.
Like which leaf does
it just frames it. Whereas with the circle, that's totally enough.
Yeah.
This would look pretty empty.
Yeah.
With just that. So, it's about finding the balance in what you're doing. I think that's really kind of fun to choose your stamp and work from there.
Giraffes do eat leaves.
Yeah.
It's one of their.
And they live up amongst the leaves, they're so tall. So I had to show this. This is from Julie, who's on my team. A lot of you know Julie, the quilt card maker. And she does these barn quilt cards. I put this in here because I'm talking about clever ideas, like cute and clever. And those barn quilts that you just see all over when you're traveling, we always notice those. So she has kits where you can do them monthly. But this is one of them, and I just wanted to show it because I just thought there is no end to what you can do. And I think that is adorable. And I think this was for Tim. Yes, it was a birthday card for you from him. But isn't that an amazing quilt card, and then put on this to look like a barn quilt? So that is very, very cute. And I can always put a link to her thing for that too, if you want.
It looks like a barn door.
Okay, then we have, I didn't know I had another one of these. So here you can see the heads again. Here's the head just peeking out, and we've got 3 circles. It's a fun idea. Woohoo, it's your birthday, taking circles. Happy birthday, party animal, Lynn Streifert. Okay, I wanted to show these cards. These are, I thought this was really clever. I love this bird set, but look what the arched dies cut out to be the perch. Is that gorgeous? This is a fantastic card. And it's lost its name. I'm sorry if anyone knows who it is. I saw how clever. So she's got this embossed background, and it's just kind of on the top part. But look at just the little bit of coloring and the little bit of accent colors. So it's just a very subdued, fabulous card saying hello. I think that is wonderful. So here's the arch dies again.
Some of our incentive trips to the tropical areas have birds that are talking and squawking.
This is an anniversary card, and this was from
Molly.
No, Ms. Lee. But Sharon, you don't go by Ms. Lee. That's why I said, if you're on here, see, this is a terrible because I kept this. This is a personal card, but I'm not exactly sure who. If you're on here, please tell us. But look again, we have the same arch dies. Look how useful they are. I just think that's so fun. And look at that pretty coloring and the pretty birds from right there. I think that is.
And their feathers and their wings make the heart.
Yeah. Yep. And the beautiful anniversary card. She sent that to us. So that was a personal card. And yeah, I think those are just beautiful. Pat says she bought this bird set, but she hasn't used it. So now this gives her good ideas. Yes. So this is for if you like a lot of coloring. This is an awesome way. And then this is for the light coloring. And they're both stunning. I just love it. Also, this must be, I believe, in the same set. 2 more. Someone will have to tell me, are these all the same set? You know, our life, as you know, is a little torn upside down right now. And I just excuse us if I don't have everything organized. But we have these birds. The interesting thing about the stamp set, too, is this is the flip side. So you can see it's filled in with the color. And then there's this. And here, yeah, it's got to be. Because look at this one. She put just the outline right there. And then this has this. And I think those are just cute. And look how they're colored. I just think they're lovely. Margaret Van Vliet. And Candy Rattray.
Karen's creating new.
You guys are all saying yes, they're all the same set. I am so glad because I know sometimes I look at things and I don't have time to go look things up.
Karen is creating new sayings. Torn upside down. Upside down. Torn up. I'm really torn up.
Okay.
No, but I'm torn upside down.
Oh, this is Amy Wilcox, and this should have gone with the others. Look at that. Look at this. The 3, these are all 4 heads. Okay. You see how the giraffe is coming out here, and then she's got the 3 heads. How fun. That's a very clever idea. So see, we're just talking about, and by looking at cute cards, what I often will do, let's say if I have a little stamp, and I'm working with some right now, one of the new sets for card swaps. I'm not going to tell you which one, but it's a cute little stamp that you color in. And so part of what I was looking for was other cards that I have made with sets that are cute little things that you color in, because then it's just easy to extrapolate from there. So that's just pretty fun. Okay, this is just a darling card. This is from Ruth Norton, who is on my team, and she is in Albuquerque and does classes there. If anyone is from that area. Do you notice the arched dies again?
Mm-hmm.
How gorgeous. And these are all
Rainbow.
put on top of each other. And I'm going to have you open it. Sprinkled with love. Look at that.
Whoa.
You brighten my cloudy days, and that sun peeking out of the cloud. That is just an absolutely fun card. I said, how
nice.
Adorable is that?
And is this underneath or on, where's it?
No, it was on top. It was just folded up like that.
Okay.
So sprinkled with love. Just a really, really fun card. Next, we're going to look. I love these, the different ways they're colored in. What I love about this card, Holly Peterson, this is the corrugated background, but look at the bright, fun colors. And then I love that the circle is black and she has this little bit of green in the bottom, torn. That makes such a fun background for a small set like that. I just think that that is really a great idea. And I just love the setup of those and the colors. You'll see this show up again on some time when I tell you this card inspired me to use this layout. But I think that's fun. Let's see. Oh, and then this. I just love the idea of the big heart. You're terrific. But wouldn't this be cute for Valentine's too? Anything with a heart like that, I think is absolutely. Oh, and this is Cindy Bauman. And notice the different colorings here, because we're going to put out a couple more here. I have a bunch of these. Both of these, so if I put these side by side, I'm going to take these away. But notice these are colored very similarly. So it's just kind of fun. These are brighter colors. These are both done in more of the old olive.
What do you mean brighter? This is really bright.
Well, but they're darker colors, so more of an olive. This is pink and blue, lighter colors maybe.
Or more, I don't know. But these are
just
bright.
Maybe different colors. But I love that colored in this way too. And I think this is fun how the words are below here. Not here, they're up there. And here are the balloons stamped and popped up. And here they're just popped up with little plaid balloons. Now this circle too, if you notice, has some of the grass put right on there. And this has those fun little circles. I just think they're really pretty. So this one has lost its name. Oh, they both lost their name. I've had these a while. So you've seen these. And now they'll go away. Oh, here's a bright one. So if we're looking for a bright one, this one's really bright. This is, Ruth Norton. She's the same person that did the rainbow card. Oh, this is fun. See, I just have to notice all these things. Now, she loves doing things that are fun little things. Look how this is. You're terrific. And you open it, and this is right below it, which I think is really cool. And that's going to stand up and be interesting too. But I just think that is a cool layout. Isn't that fun?
Yep.
To see that and open it and see that.
Are those candles on a card?
Oh, they're just little flowery. I think they're just little flowers. They could look like candles.
I know.
But I think they're really just little flowers. Okay, here's another one. I don't even know if this is current. You guys can tell me. But since I'm thinking for things that are clever, what I really liked about this is the cats. And, then there was one about dogs too. But I really like how this is like a large stamp. And it's just part of it cut out and put here. And then the whole card is built around it. So you have this crowd of cats. And it's all monochromatic. But I just thought, what a fun use for like a big stamp. But you're really going to just then do a circle out of it and kind of get that middle feel. I thought was a cool look for that. Support wildlife, raise children. Tracy Filter. Next, let's look at some popcorn cards. Okay, we have 3 popcorn cards here.
Ice cream and popcorn. Oh no.
Yes. So
that's I thought that looked like
they seem like ice cream. Yeah. And I think you could easily just do a hand done triangle under it and make them into cones. I actually really like that idea. But I thought these are cute. Here we've got the little glasses and the feet. Pop it in to say hello. This is Robin Scherzer. This is fun. This is stamped and then cut out. You see, these are stamped right on here. These are stamped and cut out.
Want to bet that this is Robin Scherzer too?
Lisa Miltakis.
It's
They're kind of in those
similar,
same colors.
yeah.
And I like the little pop, one of them accented with that.
Yep.
And then popping in to say hello. That's in color, and then adding the bright pink. So I think this is a Becky Brenton. And then we have this one, which just makes a really cute little gift. You can make this larger to do one of those, like even a microwave pop thing. But isn't this cute?
Ooh.
Popcorn kernels, got the little things here. But I thought, what a cute little gift. So it's just a little treat like that. This would also be fun to put in a gift card for the movie theater and popcorn. You know,
Enjoy.
Kind of, plays on that you can do from there. Stormy, Illinois. Oh, yeah. There's been some interesting stormy weather around here. We had a bunch of rain. We have Australia here. That is so cool. Okay, and then I'm going to do a couple of these. The mushrooms, because we haven't looked at those for a while. And this one is Karen Braxton. And what I just wanted to point out, yeah, these are fun because these are popped up.
But they're not on low.
Nope, they're not wobbles. And this is torn. I love this way of doing words too. Do you see how this is torn?
Yep. And
then the words. So you'd stamp the words first, and then you could tear. So you make sure you have enough room for them. And put over like that I think is really a nice way to do that. And then this was cool too. Oh, several of you are saying that. Yes, Illinois is very stormy. And then this one is Leanne Furness. And I just wanted to show, you can see how these are popped up too. But look how she's taken the circle, and this goes all the way across. But then it's popped up, so it's under there.
Yep.
Do you see how that goes there? And I thought, what a couple of fun uses of a stamp that's kind of a little more cute, you know, and just doing some different things with it.
Ladybug.
Yeah. So I think those are just really fun.
We have we have a friend a long time ago named Torrin. And I knew her mom, and her mom named her Torrin. I think it's because it's an Irish name. And this was Torrin. Oh, you're talking about paper torn. I'm really random.
She's talking about torn paper. I'm trying to figure out where this is going. Torn paper and his friend Torn. Okay, yeah. Now you guys know
what she has to put up with.
Have you guys noticed that we have started doing things? And so I need some context, you know, because our mind is wherever we were last. It's like, yeah, there's no context there.
Yeah, no introduction.
And I just had to end with these again because these are just so cute, and they're also fun. They're very, but I love this. Hey, the little hay up there, and I also love this has the huge sunflowers back here, and don't they make a great background for this fun little thing? And sometimes I wouldn't think of using an oversized thing, so it's just fun to be aware of. Just mixing and matching things are fun. Darla Watson.
And can I just say that when you're out baling hay, that feels like the sun. It's that big.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's so cool. And I love this with the rows of corn going between the rows. I just think that is so awesome. And the inside, Terry Gaines.
And Terry Gaines, you've kind of really captured the essence of a John Deere tractor. With the yellow and green and black.
And I love the little "It's Your Birthday" right across there. So cool. And then this one is "Hello," and we have the tractor. And I think, how cool is that? And that is Brenda Springer. And
this could be a manure spreader.
Yes, it could. It could. So those are just to show some fun, kind of more cute ideas, but also just to talk about different ways of using some of these stamps that aren't florally and aren't. So it's just kind of fun to look that way. So thanks, you guys. And anytime you're watching them, you can always just, if you rewind and watch the video, you can always just stop and take a picture, you know, of things that you like. Because I love using ideas for inspiration. So, the important announcement for this week, our Create With Us Live is going to be Wednesday instead of Thursday. We have a young friend. He grew up next door. He was our kids' friend, who is a composer, and he is performing on Thursday afternoon outdoors downtown Minneapolis, and we are going to go down to see him. So we're doing Wednesday. And tomorrow starts Creativity Kickstart, our 3-day fun kickoff challenge that I do with Holly and other people. So hopefully we're going to, we're back with the bang, I guess.
I guess so.
I guess every day this week we have something going on. Thanks, you guys, for spending this time with us. We really appreciate it. Good
Goodbye.
night.